Okay, this is exercise 6.7, and it is the, let's see, I think it's the fourth problem in the Procopy book, and it's on page 67. And this is a good problem. It has both a cost of goods sold schedule in it and the annual pro forma income statement. Okay, so this is the problem over here, and this is my solution. I'm hoping that this is large enough for you to see, so, you know, what I could do is do the solution, right, just do the solution, and you could have your own copy in the, your own copy of the problem. But let me know if you need that, okay, if you can't see this. But this solution is available by itself up in the PDF portion of Chapter 6 also, okay, in the module on Canvas. So this is what we've got. These are key amounts from next year's budget, all right? And we've got sales volume is 22.2. In other words, that's what they sold. They produced 22,260. They've got an ending finished goods inventory of 580 and a beginning inventory of 520. So this means that we're going to have to figure out we're going to have to value that inventory. Okay, and that's the catch like in this problem. Got budgeted sales revenue, budgeted cost of direct material, direct labor and overhead, and then total budgeted SG&A. Okay, the beginning finished goods inventory now is carried at a cost of $92.50 per unit, and that would be based on last year's or last period's cost of goods manufactured. Okay, and cost per unit are for direct materials. We've got 3 pounds per unit at $15 per pound. Okay, and for direct labor, an hour and a half per unit at $20 per hour. So let's work on the cost of goods sold first. We've got a beginning finished goods inventory. Now finished goods inventory is 520 units, and they said it was valued at $92.50 per unit. So times $92.50 is $48,100, and these are dollars. All right. A cost of direct material used. They said that we produced 22,260 units. Okay, and then for direct materials, we've got 3 pounds per unit at $15 a pound. So 2260 times 3 pounds gives us 66,780 pounds. Okay, at $15 a pound, my total cost for direct materials is $101,700,000. Okay. Okay, do you have that? Do you understand what I mean here? So we're looking at the cost of direct material used. And they said that we produced 2,260 units. That's 3 pounds per unit at $15 a pound. So 2,260 times 3 pounds gives us 66,780 times $15 per unit is $1,001,700. Okay, that's our total cost of direct material used. And then for direct labor, it's pretty much the same thing. I don't know. Direct labor, what do they tell us? Direct labor cost is $667,800. So that's all straightforward. Okay, so that's $66,700. And then manufacturing overhead, total budgeted manufacturing overhead cost is $445,200,000. And they didn't give you any other information, so you don't have to worry about what the actual overhead was. You could just use this budget number. Okay, we actually, of course, you'd use a budget. This is a budgeted cost of goods sold, so we don't have an actual yet. Duh. Okay, so here's our beginning inventory. Here are our costs. That should not say cost of goods manufactured. This is these are total manufacturing costs. This is what's been added. Is this the first year of operations? No. Okay. Okay, I'll get back to you on this one. But here's our goods available for sale. Then we're looking at like a finished goods inventory T in some ways. Yeah, our cost. Yeah, maybe it is cost of goods manufactured. 214,700. Goods available for sale are 21,62,800. Less ending finished goods inventory. Now, ending finished goods is 580 units, and the trick is we've got to find a dollar amount here to value it at. So what we do is we take our total cost of goods manufactured, 22,100 and 14,700, and divide that by the total number of units produced. Okay, so that's our total cost for producing 22,260 units. So that's $95 per unit. That's how much we've got in here. Okay, that would be our cost. So we're going to value our ending inventory at $95. Cost of goods sold then is $2,107,700,000. All right. Now here we've got a pro forma income statement. Our budgeted sales revenue is $49.95, and then cost of goods sold is cost of goods sold. Where's cost of goods sold? Cost of goods sold is here it is. We just calculated it, $21,07,700. That gives us a gross margin of $2,887,300 minus selling, general, and administrative costs. They're saying $2,109. Would be here, all right, and that gives us operating income of $778,300. Okay, and then the last question they ask, and this is an important one. This is going to come back to you, but the company's board and CEO are expecting an operating income margin of at least 15%. Okay, so many times a lot of these numbers are compared against some kind of standard. Okay, so they want a margin of 15%, and that margin is based on what they sell. So in other words, we want operating income to be equal to or greater than 15% of total sales. Okay, so if I take my $778,300, divide it by total sales, I get 15.58%, and the board would be pleased. Okay. If you have questions on this, let me know. Don't forget, this is the budget. Okay, so that makes a difference. We're not looking at actual numbers here. I have to keep telling myself that. Okay, all right.